had a guy that came into the office and said that there was a guy down. And our first thought was, well, maybe he got injured. And then he said, oh, well, he's not breathing. So that's when everything kind of kicked in. I was the first one to grab the AED and go out. I went out to the subcontractor's trailer where he was having lunch at the time, and he collapsed. Once you open that AED machine, it starts walking you through the steps of what you need to do.
Tear open foil package across dotted line.
I can remember every part of it to this day. It was very scary for me at the time. I've never seen my hand shake so bad, trying to do what the machine is telling me to do.
Stand back to the shock.
The machine tells you to clear away, so we backed off. It did shock him once, and from that point forward, it told us to just start CPR, and it told us to continue CPR from that until the paramedics arrived. They told us at that point he did have a pulse, so he was unconscious, but at that point we knew that there was hope, in hopes that he would make it.
Having two events such as this on one project is quite a rarity for us. Having AEDs available on our projects is a fairly new thing for us. We made a training available to everybody within the company, throughout the company, and the new people that come on. We do it because it's the right thing to do. We care about our people. We care about those that make us successful. We care about our clients' people on the job site, and we care about the public.
They want to foster that safety environment and people helping people. It's really good.
It's a great thing to do. Just a few hours of your life to help hopefully save someone.
Okay, hang on here. Hard to touch.
Okay, get right next to her. Are you next to her? You're going to do fine. Let me know what's going on, okay? So just keep telling me what you see. What's going on?
Here's the baby now. I see a baby's hand.
Okay.
Is out.
Keep supporting it as it comes out.
Okay.
Make sure the umbilical cord is not wrapped around the neck.
The cord is around the baby's neck.
I didn't actually expect her to say yes when I asked that question. Having the umbilical cord wrapped around the neck could be a very scary situation. It had the potential to be a much bigger incident than it turned out to be in this case.
I was able just to put my fingers under his, throat area and relieve some of that tension enough to where when he was out a little bit further and I had more umbilical cord, I could slip it over his head.
Is he crying?
No, he's not crying.
Is he breathing?
He was delivered at that point, and again, still wasn't breathing, and they come out kind of bluish gray, and my heart sank, but nature took its course, and he started breathing. He wiggled his little finger, and I knew that's when we were, on easy street, so to speak.
Is he on mom's chest now?
He is on mommy's chest, and he's crying.
Okay, good. Good job. All right, good. You did great. You're okay.
My wife did an outstanding job. She pushed, and I kind of pulled, and it just kind of worked itself out that way.
It was exciting to hear the baby crying.
It was awesome to hear the baby crying, to hear that the grandma was excited. She started to cry.
I was extremely relieved that he was breathing, he was moving, he was crying.
To hear everyone on the other end of the line be so excited.
You don't like to hear babies cry, but in that particular instance, I loved it. It was great. The service that they provided was outstanding. I didn't know after the delivery what to do then, so it was great to have that little bit of guidance there to keep us on track and focused until medics arrived.
She really didn't need my help. She knew what to do, and she was calm as could be. She handled it like a pro. Not a lot of people out there that are probably trained on delivering babies at home, I wouldn't think. So we're it, and like I said, those are exciting calls to take.
Engine 1, Battalion 4, Ladder 4, Engine 6, Engine 10, Medic 1, house fire.
We pulled up and give my arrival report. I looked in the house, the door was open, I could see light smoke coming out. Police officer comes over and says there's somebody on the second floor. That changed everything. So I got on the radio immediately, and announced that we were in rescue mode.
Everyone's going to be rescued.
And there was potentially somebody upstairs in a bedroom on the right-hand side.
We don't go into fire standing up, we go in on the floor. Even with all of our gear and our air masks, we go on the floor.
That smoke 3 feet above your head can be super hot. So from our training, we did what was called a right-handed wall search when we found the stairwell.
We got to the top of the stairs and it was pretty thick smoke. It was worse conditions than I anticipated.
Captain Turner stayed at the doorway where my egress would be. If I needed to yell for him, he would be right there so I could get back together with him.
And there was some blankets on the couch and they started moving and I thought, holy smokes, there's actually somebody in here.
Captain Turner actually said, I think there's a couch over there, check that couch. So I went directly to the couch from there and found the gentleman on the couch.
Josh was trying to talk to him and he wasn't responding to us. And it was just seconds.
I reached around, grabbed him, and started dragging him across the room.
Pretty rare for us to actually have somebody. This is the first time I can recall going in and pulling somebody out alive.
One of the captains that I respect very well that's been there a long time that was outside of the house said 2 minutes. If 2 minutes would have gone by any longer, the gentleman wouldn't have survived.
Alpha Division from command, we have fire coming through the roof at this time.
That goes by like that. So yeah, he was pretty blessed that day that everything lined up for him.